In this video, I'm gonna show you how to find all your competitors recently launched on ProductHunt, step by step. In just a few minutes, we will scan hundreds of new launches and find all the competitors you're looking for. And we will be doing this with the help of AI, with no coding skills required. Hey, I'm Nikita, and in this channel I'm talking about practical AI use cases that actually add value to your business. Did you know that there are more than 100 new products launching on ProductHunt every single day? If you want to stay ahead of your competition, this video will show you how to cut through the noise and quickly find the most relevant competitors. Make yourself a coffee and let's get started. Before we jump into how to set everything up, let's check around the tool we'll be using for this. So this is the LangGraph Studio, and the LangGraph Studio is an interface on top of the technology, which is basically a way to design very sophisticated AI agent logic with a simplicity of a graph. That's what we basically see on top. You don't need to dig too deep into this. We will cover everything. And in this interface, you can also see a message box and a chat history on the right side, which is pretty similar to ChatGPT. Let's imagine you want to build an AI photo editor. And for this, you want to, of course, see maybe there is already some on the market and how they work, what kind of features they have. And for this, we can use our tool. So we start from a simple prompt. And then you can see how it starts with the questions. The good thing is that we can answer just one of them, and it will follow up until you answer all the questions. So let's just say no additional description. And you can see that it just skipped the first question and went directly to the second one. So we say both, because for us it's also interesting to see what kind of indirect competitors can be on the market. That's also nice for brainstorming, because we can see in which other ways this problem can be solved. Let's only look for the last 24 hours. There are around 100 plus products published every day, so I think it should be already enough. And to store this data, we will be using Airtable. Airtable is a super nice tool I highly recommend, which is basically a spreadsheet on steroids. Let's just add some data so that you can see how it looks like. I will also leave a link to this table in the description so that you can just copy it. We put this link here. We click submit, and now it starts. So firstly, it basically took the period, we say the last 24 hours, and built the dates out of this, which is super nice. It also took the types of competitors and the description. If you go to the Airtable now, we can already see that it added quite a bit of results within just seconds, and you can already see the first direct competitor. You can see that actually there are much more indirect competitors, of course, but if you open this one, we can see the link to this product, so that we can also read a bit more about what they are doing and so on. Plus we can also see the description, the classification I've been already talking about, and the most important, argumentation, why it's actually here. And as you can see, within just 45 seconds, it's finished. So it went through the last 24 hours of the products. Look, it took us less than a minute to check out more than 100 different products. But this is not everything. Let's find more results. For example, you want to look for 2 more days. As you can see, now it looks from the 14th till the 16th of August. And this is exactly the 2 days before the previous period. Because as you can see, initially it looked for the period of 17th and 16th of August, which is pretty good. So it remembers everything. And if you go now to our table, we can actually see that it already found a few competitors, and some of them are even direct. So you can also just go and check it out. Now let's set everything up together. To make it work, we will need 5 services. The template of the app we'll copy will be stored on GitHub. The data about all the products which are launching every day we'll take from ProductHunt. To analyze the products, we'll be using OpenAI, and everything will be stored inside Airtable. And Langsmith will be used to actually run all of this. Step 1. You need to go on Smith github.langchain.com, and then you need to create an account here. So you click sign up with email, then here you type your email, your password, you click continue, then you go to your inbox and click to confirm your email. Once it is done, in order to deploy your application, you'll need to subscribe to one of their plans. You can choose the cheapest one and go to the billing and upgrade to their plus plan. You create your organization, for example, tests, and then you do the cart and all this stuff. And once the billing is set up, you can just go to deployments and click new deployment. Step 2. You need to import a repository from GitHub, and for this we need to first create an account on GitHub. And for this you just go on sign up, do all the stuff here, and once you are done, you need to go to this page. I will leave a link to this repository. You need to fork. Forking means you just create your own copy you have access to, and then once this is done, you come back here, click add new account, select your newly created account on GitHub. You can click all repositories, that's just faster, and then you click install and authorize. And then here you can select your account, you can select this repository, and then you just go without changing anything here up until environment variables. Don't worry, we are halfway through. Drink more coffee and we'll do this together. Step 3. You need to create an account on Airtable, and for this you just click sign up for free and do the rest here. After that you copy our template by just clicking copy base, and then you can see the base being copied, and the link of course will also live in the description. And now we need to grant access for our AI to be able to create new records in our table, and for this we just go to airtable.com/create/tokens and click create a new token. Name can be any, we can say PH, competitor, finder, the scopes, that's what our app will be able to do. So it has to be able to write records and also be able to read the schema, these two columns. And access wise, we just add our base here. So we type PH, competitor, analyzer, and click create. Now we need to copy this token, so we copy it, go back to our deployments, and add the first variable, which will be named Airtable API key. We place this value here and click secret. Step 4. You need to create an account on the OpenAI platform, and for this you just go to platform.openai.com. You click sign up, but most likely login, because all of us already have ChatGPT, so you can just use the same account. So you click continue, continue, and then you go to the settings, then billing, and you'll need to add your payment details here. For this you just click add payment details, and then you select all the information you need to enter. Once the billing is set up, we go to dashboard, click API keys, and create a new secret key. You can select all permissions, the default project, and you click create. And here you are, you have the key, you copy it, you come back to our deployments and put OpenAI underscore API underscore key and paste the value here, and also keep it secret. And the final step, you need to create an account on ProductHunt if you don't have one. Otherwise, you just sign in. And once you're in, you go to the API dashboard, and then you click add an application. The redirect to UI, you can specify anything, for example this, then you click create application, and then you click create a token, and now we copy the token we have here and paste it as one more environment variable, which will be named product_hunt_access_token with the value we just copied. It will be secret. And now we are ready to go, so we click submit. And we can see how it's been built. And now after a couple of minutes, we can see the deployment is ready and we can launch the LangGraph Studio. And here we are. Here you have it. Now you can quickly find all your competitors whenever they launch on ProductHunt. Okay, now we have it running, but how it actually works? First of all, it asks all the questions until they are answered. As you remember, it first asked lots of questions and then it started asking them one by one until I answered everything. Once this is done, it goes into the loop and looks for the new launches on ProductHunt. It checks 20 launches at a time and then it analyzes them and stores inside Airtable. Then it comes back again to the next page and does the same. And it basically looks for the ones which are relevant, and these afterwards get saved. And once this is done, it comes back to the initial stage and goes again. And as you can see, it remembers everything. So in case we just change the duration, it remembered the description, it remembered the URL of the database, so basically everything. This way, if you, for example, want to search within the same period but store the data in a different database, we can the next time just say, okay, let's do the same but use this new URL of the database, or let's use this new description, and so on. I'm also planning to record a separate video where I will go through the source code and will explain every moment how it works in a very detail. It will be more technical than this video, so stay tuned. A few things to keep in mind. ProductHunt allows to fetch no more than 4,500 products per 15 minutes. As there are around 110 new products coming every day, it's safe to fetch no more than 40 days of data within 15 minutes time frame. But to be on the safe side, I would go with 35 every 15 minutes. And a free Airtable plan lets you making only 1,000 API calls per month, so you can only add 1,000 competitors, which I think should be enough. And to make it even more autonomous, you can just connect it over Slack and get notified about every new competitor launching every day. But this will be too long for this video, and if you wanna know more on how to do this, just comment and we'll see if we can make another video about this. Now you can always be on track with your competition. Whenever they launch something, you will quickly know about this. And I also left all the links in the description, so don't worry, you don't lose anything. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, that's how YouTube knows that this is valuable and can share it with other audience, which is super important for us. I'm super keen to know your feedback about this approach. We tried to make it as digestible as possible because the topic is pretty big. Do you feel like there is a lot of stuff you can automate at your work? What is the biggest thing which takes most of your time? Share this with us and the best ideas we'll choose for our next videos.